State lawmakers are considering banning foreign nationals from using Texas surrogates to have children.
Today, a Texas Senate committee took a closer look at the practice. While some politicians say it can lead to exploitation, some surrogacy experts worry that banning it would create a slippery slope for families looking to grow.
KVUE's Daniel Perot joining us now from the Texas Capitol. And Daniel, some Texans say this raises issues with birthright citizenship and national security as well.
When we typically think of surrogacy, we think of families who are struggling with fertility issues or members of the LGBTQ community who are trying to grow their families. In some cases, it is their only option to be able to do so. However, some say that foreign nationals are exploiting the system to have American children. For instance, last year, the Wall Street Journal reported that one Chinese billionaire has used this process to have dozens of different kids. Surrogacy basically works where you have a woman carry and deliver a child for somebody else. Typically, the surrogate and the child are not biologically related. In many cases, the surrogate is paid thousands of dollars. We don't know how many of these procedures with foreign nationals occur in the state or the country because the surrogacy contracts are private and the state and federal governments do not collect this data. Texas state law very clearly says that you cannot sell or purchase a child. In some of these commercial surrogacy cases, you can even choose where you want the sperm or the egg come from, which some state lawmakers said to them felt pretty close to crossing the line of buying children.
And you can say, I want a Danish sperm, and they'll freeze sperm from Denmark because you love how Danish men look. And you can say, I want an egg donor from Colombia because I want a smart, Ivy League egg donor. I mean, it's just, it's like Legos. I want this and I want that, and I'm going to build this kind of baby.
Surrogacy agencies and advocates say that arrangements involving foreign nationals only make up a small portion of surrogacy cases. They warn banning this practice could open the door to broader restrictions on surrogacy and IVF in Texas. State Senator Cesar Blanco asked one expert at the hearing today if this will make it harder for families who just genuinely want to expand their families to do so. Here's her response.
Surrogacy is risky to women's health. So I'm not comfortable saying because this couple's nice and they pass the background checks and they're financially stable and they're not breaking any laws, can then therefore risk another woman's life. Mm-hmm. That makes me very uncomfortable as a nurse and as a bioethicist.
The Texas GOP platform the party adopted last month includes both a ban on commercial surrogacy for foreign nationals and banning public funding for IVF because they believe IVF is a destructive process for embryos. Without IVF, experts say surrogacy is severely limited. Some conservatives do hope that this is the first step to ultimately regulating the entire surrogacy industry. Earlier this year, Florida passed a law that bans people from working with having adoption or surrogacy relationships with those from certain countries. Congress is also considering similar legislation. We'll see what state lawmakers do when they're back here at the Capitol in 2027. At the Texas Capitol, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.